everyone, and welcome to my channel Scrapbook Drama, where I combine my two loves, watching various Asian ethnic dramas and scrapbooking. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks! Hi everyone, and welcome to the video series on the Eternal Love scrapbook. Before I get to today's spread, I just wanted to show you all something about last time's, the one I did last time. I decided I didn't really like it as much as I thought I did, so I changed a few things up. So at the top here, I moved the black flower up to this corner to kind of represent the dark moon, which we cannot see in the scene, and then I added a dark star here. And the reason I did this was I wanted to really represent that things are sort of dark between Xiao Tan and Mo Lian Cheng. Not dark in the sense of sinister or anything like that, but just like that they're not understanding each other, that there's a misunderstanding. And then as far as the word misunderstanding that I have put here, I didn't like that it was, you know, kind of white. It stood out a little bit too much. So I actually used some distressed ink that I had, oh gosh, from like maybe 10 years ago. I was actually surprised that it still worked, but hey, it was nice. So I just used some distressed ink and a paintbrush, and I didn't put it directly from the ink onto the paper. I kind of first dabbed it on another piece of paper and then on, and I just sort of went like in this sort of pattern around it, and the inside was this color, the outside edges were that color. So this is Rusty Hinge and Brushed Corduroy. I'm giving you the names, but I don't even know if they make them anymore. So some color like this. In any case, then this is where the black flower was, but I decided I wanted to add some dialogue just to again show the misunderstanding. So this is where Mo Lian Cheng says, "So you must be going to meet someone, correct? Is it Secretary Chu or elder brother?" So again, I distressed the paper here, and I think this works a little bit nicer. But in any case, today we're going to be working on this 2-page spread, which involves two related scenes. One is where Chu Tanner is being bullied by her family, and she's getting the domestic punishment, mainly because she didn't sleep with her husband, and apparently that was not acceptable to the family because she's supposed to get close to him, and so they prick her with the needles as the punishment. And then by contrast, we have this scene immediately following where Mo Lian Cheng finds out about what happens, and it's really cute because he makes a big deal about not going with her, but then he secretly follows her, so I think that's really cute. In any case, at this point, Xiao Tan has emerged, and so it's really Xiao Tan that Mo Lian Cheng is protecting, so yay for that. Sorry, I just find this scene super cute. Okay, so anyways, I wanted to contrast the two scenes, so I picked this paper here because it was a little bit darker, and then I wanted a lighter side for this one. And then I wanted to kind of go off of the colors in the scenes as well as the wardrobes. And so for this side, I chose Madame Chu's costume, which was kind of a teal color, but then it had like a light green underneath. And I found this paper that I had, and it has kind of this pattern that reminds me of like a snake skin a little bit. And I felt that kind of matched Madame Chu's character, so I picked that, and so that's what I'm going to use here. And then, this is kind of funny, well, funny to me, I had this card that my in-laws had given me, and it had these teal flowers on it, and that really matched the teal of Madame Chu's costume, and I thought, oh, that might be nice if I just cut it out and use that for embellishments, but it was just too nice and too sort of feminine looking. And so what I did is actually, when I cut out the flowers, I cut them out very sharply. And I did that to represent the needles, you can see there, that are used in the domestic punishment that Chu Tanner received. Remember, she kept getting poked by the needles. So I thought that would be, you know, a nice embellishment here, but also kind of represent the sinister nature of what was happening in that scene. And then by contrast, here we have, you know, this protection and, you know, the femininity of Xiao Tan in terms of her costume, and just sort of this romantic feel. I guess not femininity, but more romantic is the word I was looking for. So I had these flowers that I had bought that kind of matched the purple in her costume as well as the paper. And I picked the paper, actually I should mention, because it kind of matched in texture the opposite page, but it was a more sort of romantic color that matched her costume. Did I already mention that? I apologize if I did. I don't remember. As you get older, you start to get forgetful. In any case, I had these flowers, but they were very dimensional, which is great for some projects, but I didn't want that bulk. So what I did is I just removed the back sides of them. And then for the ones that were white, I actually colored them in with pink colored pencil to kind of reflect more the pink in the hairpins in Xiao Tan's hair. And then also just to kind of give it a little bit of contrast with the purple. So I'm going to kind of, I don't know exactly how, but lay things out. And so I'm going to do that. And when I come back, that part will be done. Alright, this is what the final version looks like. I really like how it turned out because we can see the contrast between the sharpness of this side with the domestic punishment and the more romance of this side, where Mo Lian Cheng comes to Xiao Tan's rescue. I decided to add another element in terms of some dialogue here, where Mo Lian Cheng says, "I didn't come right over with you today and made you suffer." And the reason I decided to do this is because I think this is a critical piece of dialogue where even though he's saying it really to the Chus, and he's kind of putting on an act, if you will, I really think this is the time or the moment where he falls in love with Xiao Tan. I think, you know, he sees that she's suffering, and this is when he kind of starts to realize that maybe she's not really a spy. And you know, I think this is when he starts to love her. But I don't know, what do you think? Do you think it was when he thought that she was going to leave him, or do you think it was when they got married? There's so many moments he could have fallen in love with her, but I think this is the moment. In any case, so that's why I wanted to make it really romantic with the flowers and what have you. But yeah, I like how it turned out with the contrast between the two, and I hope you liked it as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and make a comment below if you have any questions or comments. Thanks!